Welcome. This is the continuation of the last class, inflorescences. In the last class, we have discussed various types of racemose inflorescences. Today, let's see the cymose inflorescences. What is cymose inflorescence? Cymose inflorescence is the definite, in other ways called definite inflorescence. The peduncle has only limited growth and it terminates in a flower. Further growth of the peduncle is carried out by one or two branches that also ends in flowers. In this way, the successive branches are ending in flowers. Such a type of inflorescence is called cymose inflorescence, otherwise called definite inflorescence. And the flowers are arranged in a basipetal manner, basipetal succession. In the case of racemose inflorescence, there we can see the acropetal succession. Here you can see the basipetal succession. That means the older flower seen at the top and the younger flower seen at the base. That is the mode of arrangement of basipetal succession. Could you follow me? Then there are five main kinds of cymose inflorescences. There are five main kinds of cymose inflorescence. What are they? They are solitary cyme, simple cyme, monocacial or uniparocyme, dicacial or biparocyme, polycacial or multiparocyme. These are the five main kinds of cymose inflorescences. We can see one by one. This is solitary cyme. What is solitary cyme? This is the simplest type of cymose inflorescence in which there is only a single flower. The flower may be terminal. If it is terminal, then it is called terminal solitary cyme. Example, Gossypium. Or axillary in position, then it is called axillary solitary cyme. Example, hibiscus, datura. Okay, could you follow me? Here you can see the solitary terminal cyme. This is the diagrammatic representation. This is a solitary axillary cyme. Right? This is Hibiscus rosa sinensis, axillary solitary cyme. Datura, here also you can see the axillary solitary cyme. This is Gossypium, terminal solitary cyme. Gossypia herbaceum, cotton plant. Right? And another one is simple cyme or cymule. In simple cyme, the main axis or peduncle ends in a flower. Further growth of the peduncle is carried out by two branches, one is opposite to the other. Thus, form a cluster of three pedicellate flowers. The terminal flower is the oldest and it will open first, and the later ones are younger. And this type of arrangement is called centrifugal arrangement. Example, jasminum. Here you can see jasminum, three flowers. The older at the top, it will open first, and the two lateral branches. And the cymule means three flowers, three pedicellate flowers. Right? Typical example is jasminum. Okay. Then monocacial cyme, otherwise called uniparous. Monocacial cyme means the main axis terminates in a flower and it produces one lateral branch from the base which also terminates in a flower, and each lateral and subsequent branches also produces one lateral branch with a terminal flower. That is definite inflorescence. These monocacial cymes are of two types. One is helicoid cyme. In helicoid cyme, lateral branches develop on one side of forming a helix, one side. And the second one is scorpioid cyme. The lateral branches develop alternately on both sides of the axis. Example, iris. Could you follow me? It is monocacial cymes are of two types. Helicoid cyme. Example, Hamelia, helicoid cyme. Typical example, Hamelia. Scorpioid cyme, ranunculus, heliotropium. Here you can see heliotropium. Scorpioid cyme. The flowers are arranged in an alternate manner, the axis, alternate manner. Right? This is monocatyl cyme Hamelia patterns. Here, the lateral branches ends in a flower. Again, it produces a lateral branch that is produced only one side. Scorpioid means in alternate manner, right? Then dicatyl cyme or biparous cyme. It is a cymose inflorescence in which the peduncle terminates in an older flower. The peduncle develops two lateral branches which arises from the axil of the bracts of the oldest terminal flower. The lateral branches develop into simple cyme composed of only three flowers. Example, dianthus, clerodendron, right? So you can see this is clerodendron, that peduncle ends in a flower, and this peduncle develops two lateral branches, right, from the bract. It produces two simple cymes here, and this type of arrangement is called dicatyl cyme. Two branches develop, and these the main peduncle ends in a flower, and this main peduncle produces two lateral branches. These lateral branches ends in simple cymes. Again it produces likewise. This type of arrangement is called dicatyl cyme. Typical example, clerodendron. Then ixora, you can see. Then polycatyl cyme. This is the cyme in which more than two secondary and tertiary peduncles are produced. Example, calotropis, mollugo, right? Here you can see calotropis. The peduncle branched into twice or thrice. Here you can see the peduncle. Then it terminates in a flower. Example, mollugo, right? This is the polycatyl cyme. Then what are the differences between racemose and cymose inflorescence? Racemose inflorescence is otherwise called indefinite inflorescence. The peduncle has unlimited growth. The cymose inflorescence is otherwise called definite inflorescence in which the peduncle has only limited growth. Peduncle does not end in a flower in the case of racemose inflorescence, but in the case of cymose inflorescence, peduncle ends in a flower. Flowers develop in an acropetal or centrifugal succession, as in the case of racemose inflorescence, but in cymose inflorescence, flowers develop in basipetal or centripetal succession, right? And with this, we can stop today's class. The next class, we can discuss the special type of inflorescence. Thank you very much.